The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's start this conversation. Let's start this conversation. We got no relation.
Hi, and welcome everyone to Ethereal Encounters Unveiled. Today we are broadcasting live on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 on the Gulf Coast and 107.7 FM in beautiful New Orleans.
Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to the 2-hour Sunday night edition of Into the Night with me, your host, Sean Kelly. How is everybody today? Kenneth, it's good to see you. Cindy, Mitch, thank you for popping in. And everybody out there in the 160 different countries that we actually broadcasting. I want to thank UPRN Talk Radio, 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans, for allowing me to give you 2 shows a week, Sunday nights from 8:10 to 10:10 p.m. and Tuesday nights from 8:10 to 9:10 p.m. And if you're not busy during the week and you're kind of bored and you don't want to deal with the news out there, because the news is all full of bull crap, you know what I mean? Why don't you just jump on the platform, United UPRN? And we have shows 7 days a week. We have different hosts. We have different types of shows that maybe if you tuned in, you could actually, find a show that you like and enjoy and get some decent information on it. Everybody out there on Twitch, okay, to be honest with you, I really have a hard time connecting with you guys, and I'm truly sorry for that. I just can't figure it out. But I do appreciate every one of y'all popping in. Tonight's a neat show. I couldn't come up with a guest. I was busy, and it's a 2-hour show. And all of a sudden, hey, Mish, good to see you. And you know what? I decided to come up with, why don't I start, this one? And back in 2012, I was a producer along with my friend Marty Patterson. And he called me up and he says, hey, would you want to do a paranormal show with me? And I said, yeah, what the hell, And the reason behind it all, let me move that camera down a little bit. The reason behind it all was because at the time, they had all kinds of paranormal shows on. Taps was big. That dummy from one that wore shirts that were like 4 sizes shorter than what his body was, and they were all full of shit. And before I started this program with Marty, hey Kara, good to see you. I really couldn't watch those shows because they were so full of crap. Exactly. And so he came up with the idea, so why don't we just do our own show and go from there? And I said, fine, that's great. And it was we did a 13 show episode of Raw Affair. It was on My Pittsburgh TV, WPMY, My Pittsburgh. And yes, we had to pay for, out of our own pockets, to pay for the show to get on TV. It came on Saturday nights at midnight. And it was a very, very neat experience for me. And for Marty and for the rest of, I don't want to call them actors, they weren't. Because me and Marty sat down and we filled out we put our heads together and we said, no, we are not going to get actors. We're not going to get actors. We want to get a bunch of people, mainly young kids, okay, I think 18 and the oldest was 24 at the time. Hey, Pamela, good to see you. And, so they couldn't be actors. Heidi, good to see you. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're home safe. But there were no actors. All we had was two video camcorders, and we had like kind of like a millimeter of some sort, and we had very little equipment. And the whole outcome of the whole thing was that we wanted to show people what a true paranormal investigation is all about, and that was the number one goal. I mean, we did our own filming, we did our own editing, we did it all. Hey, Kevin. And it was a lot of work, a ton of work to do, But the first thing we had to do was get a bunch of people. Hey, Joni, a bunch of kids. Lisa Kirk, good to see you. Yes. Big smile on my face. Yes. And got a bunch of people, young kids, that never investigated the paranormal before. Never. And so we put an ad into some type of newspaper. And we were saying, looking for not actors, but looking for people to do a paranormal show. And so we had 8 people come in, and we met at King's Restaurant. No affiliation with my show or UPRN, but that's a quick shout out to King's Restaurant. And we sat and we talked to them. And we told them the ground rules, okay, that we were doing the 13 episode program, and that you could not act. You had to be yourself. And we were going to haunted places. And we were going to video you all for the shows. And then we went through the paperwork and all that crap. They signed the paper, the waivers or whatever. And that's how it started. Because we got tired of watching all the horse crap on TV. And I told Marty at the beginning, and I do have an episode on that, but I'm not going to show it just yet, maybe down the road of some sort. I told Marty, I said, we're going to, even if we don't get no evidence on TV, I wanted to show what a real investigation was like. And they were all for it. And he was for it. He had no choice but to be for it. But it was a great learning experience for me and for Marty and for all the people who participate in the investigation. We wanted just to prove to people, and we just wanted to show people that paranormal investigation is not what you see on TV. Okay? It's not what it is. And so that's how we started. And we filmed 13 episodes. And it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing it. But the amazing thing is, and I need to tell you this, because we're going to do some shows, some of my videos of Raw Fear. You know, maybe 1 a month, 2 a month, whatever. I don't know. But we took these kids, and I call them kids because they were kids. I was old. From the very first pilot show all the way to the end. And as each show we did, they grew. And they grew. And they grew. Not so much into the paranormal field. Oh, you're welcome, Heidi. Not into so much into the paranormal field, but they grew as young adults. And Heidi's seen them all. I don't know if anybody else has seen them. You know, and she sees the growth in the kids too. Now, this is back in 2012. The majority of them now are married and have kids, and my God, they're old. So that means I'm getting older too, but you know what? That's okay. So tonight, okay, it's the very first show. We called it the pilot show. I don't even think I showed this one, Heidi. I'm not sure. But this was the first show. It was the pilot one that we gave to WPNY, My Pittsburgh TV. And we got consensus. We asked them, what do you think, guys? Can we do it? And we sat down, had a meeting with them, and it was like, we know you want our money, but do you think there should be any changes in the shows that we did? Do you think this pilot will pass? And they said, yes, just go for it. Okay. So tonight I'm going to show you the pilot, the very first Raw Fear. It's the pilot tonight. And after the show, after we go through this, you're going to see commercials in there. All right. And they're not affiliated with UPRN, and they're not affiliated with me. And I think some of them went out of business, and I think some of them not. So during all this, during the show, if I fast forward the commercials, I will. But if not, we can watch the commercials too. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything goes right tonight with this. And without further ado, I want to give you the pilot of Raw Fear. Man, I'm getting goosebumps, everybody.
This week on Raw Fear, we investigate and explore buildings around historic Old Economy Village in Ambridge, Pennsylvania, the Old Economy Cafe, the Old Economy Potter's House, which is now the Old Economy Inn, and the Hotel for the Less Fortunate. So come with us as we investigate these historical landmarks.
Well, it started a long time ago, and it didn't quite get off the ground the way we wanted it to. got our start with the original
That's
Dick
Marty
Smart, which is
Patterson.
really cool.
The other producer.
I over the course of the years done many different things, and it's all gone full circle right back to here again.
Okay,
So
Heidi.
I think that this time is going to be it. I think this is going somewhere, and people are going to learn about us. They're going to know us. They're going to become fans. I want everybody out there to know every one of our cast members. I do want our cast members to be stars.
Right.
I really do.
We talked about that.
Yeah, and I think that's an important thing, because you can't be afraid to be on a camera. But for the most part, what they're learning and what they're expressing and conveying to people out there, I think is really good. So that's something right there. I always wanted this to succeed, so I think now's the time. Things are working out pretty good. So who knows?
On the topic of our cast members, what do you think of our cast members?
I think they're great. I really do.
Can you elaborate on it?
Really happy with them. I'm really happy with the way everything turned out as for our selection. The casting call for it was a little on the rigorous side. We had some latecomers, but we had people that showed up right then and there. So everything worked out it all worked out the way it was supposed to work out, I think. So and new people, so everything's and I'm sorry to that Tara's going to be leaving, but she'll be back. She'll she'll come back, I'm sure. She ain't go that far.
That's a given.
Yeah.
If you would give, in your dictionary, one word about this roster, the one you have going on now, what would it be?
I think that this raw fear is going to be, it's almost indescribable. I think people are going to realize that this isn't, it's not a scripted show. What you see is what we're doing, and we want to show the people it's, this is the raw footage. This is the very first time it's been conveyed to our viewers. So it's not going to be like we didn't redo scenes. No one's saying cut back to one. It is what you see is what you get. So if we find something, you get to see what we find when we find it, and that's the great thing about it.
1.6, 2.5 right there.
Okay, that's Matt, and he's got a K2 meter on
1.7.
the
Oh,
left
we're going
and
up
a
to almost
millimeter
2.
on the right.
Wow. Anybody want to ask a question?
What are you feeling, Sean?
I am definitely feeling a young man here, like a kid, like a child. That's out there.
I'm feeling like we should turn the lights out and explore.
Right? I've been waiting for the lights to get turned out for a while now.
Cut the
I made it all the way
lights.
to the school.
Cut the lights
Well, we want to see
Are you
everybody.
the only ghost here?
Everybody that's here.
Spirit.
Now, where exactly can we venture off to?
Yes or no?
What's your take on this, or Mike?
Blink once for
I don't know.
yes,
I
blink
think-
2 for no.
I definitely felt an energy walking in. I think most of us did walking
Yeah.
through the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it obviously seems to like Matt here. So,
It's a young
And
kid.
this is their
Why don't you try
first
talking?
time ever investigating
No, let's shut the
everybody.
lights off and start investigating.
Oh, hold on.
Let's do all of that.
Are you a child?
Yeah, you are.
It's jumping up.
Is your name Jacob?
Your name is Jacob.
Yep.
Okay, we are venturing into the basement of the building. Oh my! It's a very, very steep staircase, guys.
That's how Mom's is. It's like a dungeon.
It's exactly
It's exactly the same.
Well, yeah, because
as mine.
it's an old economy. Can you see?
Okay, Kara.
Careful.
Okay, I think there's like a little landing.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, sweet Cindy.
So here we are.
I'm like right in front of you.
It doesn't get any bigger than this?
This is it. Small. I'll give you a perimeter of the.
That's really...
So if you are claustrophobic, this is not the basement to be in.
not at all.
Okay,
If
guys.
you ever feel spider webs on you, but you know there's none, that's a spirit.
Yeah, I felt that. Yeah. So who's got what kind of any cold spots? You got the temperature?
Nothing. No spikes.
Nothing at all. You got a reading?
Well, it went up to, it's 3.4 right now in this corner back.
Really?
Yeah, but it went back down to 0.
Okay, you got a
You
spike
scared?
then. Turn towards me a little bit and see if you get anything.
There's
If it
nothing to
goes
be
up.
scared of.
3.8.
3.8.
As soon as I
3.6.
said that, it'd jump back up.
That's a millimeter. We'll talk
worry,
about
I'm
that
afraid.
after the show.
Not you, I'm talking to it. It ran as soon as it got a reading. Assuming there's
Yeah,
something there.
sometimes you run that into something and then it'll move out of the way. I had an experience like that in the house.
Usually because they don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Frightens them.
that's like you're poking them with something.
Right.
It's like, what is this thing?
And they realize that it's picking them up.
Right, and then they move out of the way of it. Exactly.
Is there anyone in this basement with us right now?
And back up. I'll give you a guidance light. Oops. I'll give you a
Point
guidance
four.
light here.
0.2. 0.0.
Actually, let me see that thing. There.
You'd like to see it?
Yeah. Go ahead. I want to go blast. Nice.
Go ahead. What happened?
His head.
Oh, he does
Off
that.
the wall.
Yeah, it's tight going up them steps. My foot's asleep. That's wild. So I was reacting to her, huh?
Yeah, I liked her.
It's pretty cool.
I'm always a sick. Sometimes that kids like me.
You guys
Assuming
coming
this
up
is
or
a
what?
child.
Yeah, we're coming up.
Go ahead.
Do you want us to leave?
It's fun. We started talking about leaving, and then it jumps up.
Safety.
That you could be the conductor or the creator, a world with no limitations. This world is right here at your fingertips. This world is PPS Production. For the high definition world we live in, commercials, corporate, and web videos, PPS Productions is who you need. Call 412-865-6201. On the web at www.ppsproductions.com.
So Erica, tell us about the next movie you're in.
Well,
Tammy and Company Salon.
Like these
Professional hair
commercials
care.
do not represent or not part of URN or me.
The latest in nails.
I don't want you guys to miss the whole
Tanning.
show, so I figure
Pedicure.
I would play the
Professional skincare.
commercials.
Tammy and Company, 134 South McDonald Street, McDonald, PA, 724-926-8150.
have you ever been homeless, unemployed, pregnant, and scared?
Most of all, I was alone.
Now we have a wonderful new beginning. We have a great place to live, and I can support my family because I have a secure income.
Pittsburgh Family Development helped me create a plan so my family could thrive.
Building families from the inside out.
Pittsburgh Family Development, building families from the inside out.
Come to Indian Summer. Gifts of spirit, wholeness, wellness.
See, when we
Find
did
joy.
in our show, we had to have
A
15
vast
minutes of
selection of
commercials
incense,
for a
rare
1-hour show.
crystals,
That was
spiritual
mandatory.
needs.
Come to Indian Summer, Pittsburgh's place for all your spiritual needs.
Come today!
Indian Summer, 4136 Library Road, Pittsburgh, PA, 15234, 412-207-8746.
Hi, this is Pam with Pittsburgh Paranormal Society, Gettysburg chapter, here with you with another Paranormal Minute. Today I'm coming
Hey,
to you from
Steve.
Gettysburg,
Mojo.
a lonely little trail. Few rocks, beautiful trees in the fall. You won't see this place, this little spot of ground on any history books or in a painting, anything famous. But what happened here and the history that this place holds and the feelings and the emotions. I hope maybe one day, as you're walking through Gettysburg, that you come across this tiny little path of unknown origins. Happy hunting.
Investigation, what are y'all thinking?
Pumped.
I am very pumped.
Psyched.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I've been excited all week long. All week long.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just couldn't wait to just get started, you know?
Hey, Sherry.
Okay, when you first walk in here, what did you first feel?
I felt a sense
Josh.
like there was
There's you, buddy.
like spirits in here. There was like this
Glad you
warm,
walked in.
kind of cold feeling at the same time.
Bring
and it just,
everybody
as
else
soon
in,
as I
Josh.
walked in the door, I didn't feel the same as I had back outside.
I would agree.
There's something.
Especially like when I was sitting in the chair
Over
here.
there. There's something. There's totally something over there.
It's like
Yes, there is.
It's like it was just like waiting for us, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's like let's
All right.
Let's go investigate it.
Let's go investigate it.
Okay, I just saw Spike. I'm gonna sit down here. If you don't mind. Oh my gosh! Look at that! It just turned orange.
Yep.
Wow. There's something right here, man. Right here.
Huh?
I'll hit the lights if you want me to on my way down.
What else? I can make it down there. Oh, this is a small little.
Slow deep
Sure, are we gonna go in here?
cellar.
So I was a ghost. I'd hide
This has me concerned.
If I was a ghost, I'd hide in
You all right?
Those were the
Yeah,
days, huh, Josh?
Can you hit the light?
Yeah.
there. Is there anybody here with us right now? It spiked a little bit.
Actually, oh, it's cold down here. Feel that?
Is there anybody here? I mean, down here. Anybody? Here, come over here.
What's that over there?
Come over here, son.
Is it like a pacifier? Oh, that's a door.
That's a door. Yeah, come over here, son.
Yeah, there's a little spike right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right
Feel
here.
this
Go
warm?
towards more of that
It's
corner.
not. It's like a little bit warm.
Or could that be from there?
I don't know. It's
I
not
don't think
on.
it's heat, that's
It's not on.
electricity.
It's not.
Oh, look, there's an orange. I got an orange right here.
It's right by the corner, I'm telling you. That small little corner.
Feels a little different in temperature here.
Are you a male?
Let me see this.
You can whisper a little bit.
Oh, I get blamed.
Because
Are you a female? Nope.
Sorry.
Are you hiding in the corner?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, it just
Look
hit
at
right.
that.
tell me what you feel.
Well, it feels about the same temperature-wise.
Woo, that's
Yeah.
Spike.
Hello.
Look at that. Sit. Do you feel female or male?
I would say a female, but I can't be sure. Are you? This is so cool.
Is this where you got punished?
Leslie, are you afraid of Josh?
Oh, wait. This is interesting. This is interesting. You all right?
Yeah. Are you afraid of me?
You're so scary, Josh.
Oh, I smell pepper.
Yeah, it was the economy. It was our first. It was the pilot one, Josh.
She does too. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is where it punished all the
The slaves.
not so much slaves, but all the. It was a black guy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm a nice black guy.
I can attest to that.
I don't know if it is or not, Josh. I don't know, bud. It was one of them buildings.
Okay. Do you want us to leave you alone?
So what did you guys think?
It was pretty eerie in there. The basement was definitely creepy. Just definitely.
Basement was the only place that I thought was really creepy, personally.
Well, that like one area, there was definitely something there upstairs, next to like computers. And the
Little
table.
boy.
Yeah, little boy.
Yeah.
I'll look at it from like a skeptic's point of view. My feelings for this place are pretty much neutral, because there could have been things that set off our equipment. So
Same way, I got like goosebumps. I was about it. I didn't get anything else more than that. The only thing we had was a jump to like a 7.
Yeah,
I'd
that
say
was
that's
pretty-
like the only solid evidence we might have. And that was in the basement. Otherwise,
Definitely feel something.
Yeah, I think my
Definitely something in the basement, but I did feel.
Like Josh.
yeah, it
by
yeah
where the little
yeah
boy
my
was.
my experience was definitely creepy, and now the ghosts don't like me, and
you're
Don't
so
be
upset.
butthurt.
I'm so upset.
Don't be butthurt.
But yeah, it was a good experience.
They'll like you at the next location. Okay.
Alright, this is Raw Fear, and we're here at the Old Economy Inn, bed and breakfast. Supposedly this place is pretty haunted, so we're gonna go on in and check it out.
All right.
Go in.
That was a long night.
Here you go. Thanks.
Look, I had hair.
How you doing? How would you like to advertise right here, right on this spot, right here, during Raw Fear?
You know you want to. It's the only paranormal TV show in Pittsburgh that has paranormal Pittsburgh investigators.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, go ahead. You go ahead.
It's awesome.
It is. Advertise here. Get your commercial on. Sponsor the show. Call us right on this website, right here, right now. Call this number 412-865-6201.
And remember, this is a real paranormal reality show.
And you really want some raw fear.
Raw Fear.
Raw fear.
Thank
Man.
you. Welcome to Pizza Pronto. Can you see? Careful.
Nope.
I think there's like a little landing.
Yeah, there is.
So here we are.
I'm like right in front of you.
How the hell
Doesn't get
that
any
place?
bigger than this?
This is it. Small.
Oh
I'll give you a-
man. Hold on.
This is not the.
A lonely little trail. Few rocks. Beautiful trees in the fall.
Sorry, people.
Oh, I smell pepper.
Might be me.
She does too. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is where it punished all the
the slaves.
not so much slaves, but all the. It was a black guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm a nice black guy.
I can attest to that.
Okay.
I'm very sorry about this.
Do you want us to leave you alone?
So what did you guys think?
It was pretty eerie in there. The basement was definitely creepy. Just definitely.
Basement was the only place that I thought was really creepy, personally.
Well, that like one area, there was definitely something there upstairs, next to like computers and the
Little
table.
boy.
Yeah, little boy.
Yeah.
I'll look at it from like a skeptic's point of view. My feelings for this place are pretty much neutral, because there could have been things that set off our equipment. So
Same way, I got like goosebumps. I was about it. I didn't get anything else more than that. The only thing we had was a jump to like a 7.
Yeah,
I'd
that
say
was
that's
we'll
like
watch
the only
the
solid evidence we
commercials.
might have. And that was in the basement. Otherwise,
Definitely feel something.
Yeah, I think my
Definitely something in the basement, but I did feel.
Like Josh.
yeah it
by
yeah
where the little
yeah
boy
my
was.
my experience was definitely creepy, and now the ghosts don't like me, and
You're
Don't
so
be
upset.
butthurt.
I'm so upset.
Don't be butthurt.
But yeah, it was a good experience.
They'll like you at the next location. Okay.
Alright, this is Raw Fear, and we're here at the Old Economy Inn, Bed and Breakfast. Supposedly this place is pretty haunted, so we're gonna go on in and check it out.
All right.
I guess
Go
we'll
in.
watch the commercials. Again, these commercials are not affiliated with UPRN Talk Radio.
How you doing? How would you like to advertise right here, right on this spot, right here, during Raw Fear?
You know you want to. It's the only paranormal TV show in Pittsburgh that has paranormal Pittsburgh investigators.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Anyways,
Good.
go ahead. You go ahead.
It's awesome.
It is. Advertise here. Get your commercial on. Sponsor the show. Call us right on this website, right here, right now. Call this number, 412-865-6201.
And remember, this is a real paranormal reality show.
And you really want some raw fear.
Raw fear. Raw fear.
Welcome to Pizza Pronto. For old-fashioned hand-tossed pizza, or mouth-watering breadsticks, or choose from our many selections from our huge menu.
Don't worry about it, Joe.
Pizza
It's all
Pronto,
good, dude. It's all
518
good.
California Avenue in Avalon,
okay, my
or
friend.
4611 Center Avenue in Oakland.
Tammy and Company Salon. Professional
Like I
hair
said,
care.
everybody, while the commercials were playing, when we had to put this on TV,
The latest in nails.
we needed to put 15 minutes of
Tanning.
commercial for the whole
Pedicure.
hour. So actually the show is only 45
Professional
minutes long.
skincare.
But in order to put it on TV, we
Tammy
had
and
to put
Company,
these
134 South McDonald Street,
Plus, it
McDonald,
helps us
PA,
pay for our show.
724-926-8150.
Wherever you're hopping, you're in Froggy Country.
I just don't want to screw
Real
up the
country
first show
variety.
here for
With more
everybody.
songs every hour and less talk. The
Oh my God,
Green
look
Team
how
every
young
morning.
Taylor is.
And Danger every afternoon.
Let's get this thing started. It's my kind of party.
And online at froggyland.com.
Everything gets hotter when the sun goes down.
Real country variety and fun every day on Froggy.
Don't forget, Punisher's Paintball Supply, 500 Huntington Avenue, Emsworth, PA, 412-766-1161. Punisher's Paintball.
I do, Josh. Your first shift again? Good. Yeah, I want to do a 2-hour show. That would be awesome. That would be great, Josh. It's what I do. It's my plan.
For over 10 years, the Uniontown area and beyond have been coming to DeMarco's to meet with friends and family.
I really
for
wish
great
I could
food,
move
treats,
ahead of
and
these
good
commercials,
times.
but I don't want
That's
y'all
what
to
you'll
miss
get
the
at
show.
DeMarco's. We have the best steaks, seafood, burgers, and salads here at DeMarco's Bistro and Cantina. So if you haven't already been here, come down and experience it today.
DeMarco's is very, very haunted. Yes.
Hey guys, if you enjoy watching us on Raw Fear, why not advertise your business right here, right now?
Because we don't want to be here, we prefer to see you. So please contact us at 412-290-PPS1, and that is rawfear.org.
What can PPS Productions do for you? Everything.
Your vision drives your business. Your determination knows no limits. You know exactly where you want to be. We will take you into a matrix where there are no boundaries. That matrix is here and within your grasp. That matrix is PPS Productions. Commercials, corporate, and internet video. PPS Productions. www.ppsproductions.com.
Oh, come on.
What is it? Nice narrow. You can't. Wow.
Now we're at the B&B, everybody.
Those are some narrow steps, aren't they?
We're at the bread and breakfast.
As I trip.
What's this little red dial on the side, dude? Or not red dial, but...
Take the keys off. Is there anything? Now, as we know, this was the potter's house. The potter apparently killed himself after breathing too much lead from the glazes and so forth.
Whoa, somebody's in the bed.
Whoa, really? What do you got?
Nothing here. As soon as I move over to the middle of the bed.
Really? Yeah.
205.
Is this the Potter's house?
Ooh.
That's the
Oops, sorry.
The Potter's house was other place.
No, this is the potter's house. This used to be the potter's house.
Getting the chills in this room.
Yeah, that's pretty, yeah, I'm feeling it too, honestly.
And it's like they're actually laying because down here nothing.
Yeah. So we definitely have a presence in this room.
Whoa.
Wow.
Broke the 6 over here. Wow.
That's really going crazy.
Yeah, we're up to 7. Wow. There's nothing over here that could possibly be giving off any kind of a...
Yeah, and there's not much electricity in these houses because the walls are brick all the way through the outside.
You're in the bed.
And the bed seems to really
This
be...
whole sign actually seems to...
Wow. Yeah, I'm getting feelings in here myself.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time... I would have a hard time sleeping in this room, to tell you the truth.
That's crazy. Right here, nothing.
By the lamp.
Here,
Yeah.
and right over
I wonder
here.
what happened if someone sat on it.
Let's find out. And now there's nothing over here. It must have moved. I don't know. You're sitting on it.
Are you angry that we're sitting on your bed?
If you are, make it cold. You have to make it colder than that.
What's it going up to?
Tell them a specific temperature.
Right now this is
Go by the clouds.
66.
66 on the
Bring it
bed?
down to 61.
Bring it down to somewhere near 60 if you can.
Wait, you're saying it's 66 degrees on the bed?
Right now.
And I'm feeling pretty warm over here. I mean, I got a coat on, but, you know, as far
It's
as...
64.
It's definitely on the bed.
Wow.
If you can hear me, please make the temperature decrease on this bed. Give it some time.
68.
Going down or up?
It's right around 65. It spiked at 68 for a second.
Now I'm getting nothing over the bed.
Out there.
I think it went away.
Nope. Whoa.
Still there.
Would you mind if I lay down on your bed?
This is specifically the hot
Sorry,
spot.
ladies and
Really?
gentlemen.
On that side of the bed?
Right in the center, almost as if they're laying on the pillow.
Can you make the pillow cold to show us that you're there?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a strange feeling here. And specifically the top floor.
Yeah.
I feel like, not as if I'm heavy, but if there's like a lot of weight in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling myself,
Like
actually.
the air is very dense
Yeah.
and almost hard to breathe.
I'm Swan Kelly, founder of the Pittsburgh Paranormal Society. Our goal is to teach our clients that spirits do exist. So, if you need help or have any questions for us, please go to our website at www.pittsburghparanormalsociety.com. Our motto, Pittsburgh Paranormal Society will respect what you believe. Please respect what we believe.
Tammy and Company Salon.
I'm gonna get rid of these commercials. Sorry.
Professional hair care.
Are we going? Are we doing? Oh, hey guys. Hi. We are the ladies of Raw Fear. And
we're here to tell you that if you need a commercial made or if you already have one and you want it in this time spot, you can you can get in contact with us at
rawfear.org or call us at 412-865-6201.
show us what you got. Raw Fear.
So can you come over to this chair and make this chair rock? You sit in the chair. You push the chair, anything.
Anybody
Do you
see
even
the chair
see the
moving a little bit?
Oh, that's crazy. As soon as you asked it if it would go over the chair, it just went dead.
Really? Okay. And I just got like a chill over me. Do you see the chair? Can you move this chair? Can you rock it? Can you sit in it? Can you just push it with all your might? Can you make this chair move? And if you're here, if you can make this chair move, you would really, really amaze us.
You are a male. There we go. Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a question. Are you a man?
Oh, you see that one?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel the warmth now. Yeah, you're right.
So we have a man. Are you young?
Cool, Johnny.
Oh, young male.
Are you in your teens?
You in your 20s? Oh yeah, 20-year-old, about 25-year-old male. Oh yeah, 25-year-old male. Get 25-year-old male.
Sound like an auctioneer. Did you die here?
Oh my God! Whoa! So you did die here then?
It's not a question.
Oh. Did you die here? Yeah.
Are you afraid of us?
Oh.
Yes.
No need to fear. Not here to harm.
Are you afraid of me?
Ooh.
Are you afraid of me?
Josh,
You know why I'm here, don't you? You don't trust me, do you?
Were you murdered? I'm not murdered.
Are you tall?
Oh.
No, I just asked him the question. You committed to his son of a bitch is right on my back. Swear to God he is. He's right on my back.
Oh man.
He's right on me.
Oh, we got a red. We got a
We
red.
got red over here.
Yep.
We have a
He's
red.
right on me.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Here, take some. Start taking pictures. Seriously, he's right on me.
Oh my gosh, we just had a red.
Mm-hmm. He don't like me. He don't trust me.
No, he
Here,
doesn't.
take the camera. Start filming.
Hey, Gene.
Did you kill
good to see
yourself?
you.
I think he killed himself. Blinded.
By the lake.
Are we bothering you by being here?
Watch your eyes, hon.
getting spiked.
Now, is there something up here? There's no electrical boxes.
Around here, no, she's over there.
No.
When you were down in the cellar, did you feel threatened at all?
I didn't feel threatened. I feel like he might have felt threatened at first. Because he didn't quite know why we were here, what we're doing. He just knew that there were people that knew he was here.
Right.
And it's probably a pretty scary thing for a ghost. Not being around too many people very often, and just a bunch of people show up in the middle of the night looking for him.
EVP session.
Isolation or whatever you want.
In isolation.
In isolation with 3 people.
That's right, and we got C, Josh, and Matt here. So our recent experience in the basement was we came in contact with a young man who committed suicide.
Probably around 25.
Around 25 years old.
Yeah. He did not like Sean.
Right.
He was kind of afraid of Sean, and Matt was kind of afraid of him. But he was mostly in the back corner. He was mostly in the back corner by the window, I want to say. And it was kind of like we were chasing him around.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Kind of like chasing him around that back room.
He was moving all over the place.
Yeah.
Faster than a little kid.
Yeah. I don't think he felt comfortable with us there.
Nope.
I don't think he likes us being here.
And he didn't want
Did you
hear that?
Something
creaked.
Something creaked.
Oh.
I think. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
It was spiking. We get to do our own.
I heard something creak. Oh man!
You can see the light from the basement through the floorboards.
That was
There
funny,
was.
Josh.
Oh
here.
my gosh.
It's spiked right here.
We have a
That's what I said. I said, dude, there's something
This is the
behind me.
freakiest thing.
Are you following Josh? No, he's not following you.
He's not following me, but I heard it. I heard something. I was like, something's behind me.
Are you trying to scare Matt?
I am freaked out. I mean, I'm not lying.
What happened?
Oh.
Josh got creeped out.
I got creeped out.
So did I.
There was something that was creeping on the steps.
Yep.
And it was behind me. So Chloe grabbed it and came behind me, and it
spiked.
It spiked.
Definitely started spiking a little bit.
So he's up here.
Yep.
We heard a door, like something creak, and it was like, wow.
The door's open. I didn't touch it.
Wait, did we close that door, didn't we?
The door was closed.
Oh my
closed.
God.
Door was definitely closed.
Oh. There's a little brighter light there. Oh. Wow. That door just opened.
Yep. It's a little freaky.
So what did everybody think about the bed and breakfast we're in? And I said it right. Bed and breakfast.
It was spooky in the basement for sure. It's definitely someone back in that corner.
Back near the cubby.
Yeah.
Definitely
Crawl
is.
space,
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
And it didn't want us to leave. As soon as we wanted to leave, it started making noises, trying to get us to come back.
Yeah, threw a piece of pebble or something. It made a sound on the cardboard. I thought it was him, like tripping or something. He's like, "You hear that?" I'm like, "I thought it was him, you." And he's like, "No, man. It came from back to his right, and it was the crawl space."
He said he committed suicide.
Yeah. And the door back there definitely opened while we were sitting here.
Yeah, Sean went out for a smoke and had us in here by ourselves. And there was somebody creeping up the steps, and it freaked us out.
I was freaked.
It did. It freaked us out.
Was that when I heard the oh my?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, oh.
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, we heard that upstairs. Yeah.
And upstairs, we were walking up the steps or whatever, and it was the first bathroom. It was the second bathroom. And all the lights came on, on the EVP, whatever.
K2.
Yeah,
K2. And as you go straight into that bedroom by the window, the K2, the lights came on too. And also, I mean, it stayed on for a while.
Was that in the bedroom or the living room?
Living room.
The living room with it. But it was like her portal into
It's
the
like
room.
a portal or something.
Yeah.
Portal.
It's crazy.
That's what you were
So we
calling it.
decided it.
You say upstairs, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the bedroom? What did you guys get out of the bedroom?
A lot in the closet, especially by the mirror. I know we had some readings around there. Definitely around the closet.
Nothing by the bed.
Nothing by the bed, no.
Window.
Really?
Surprisingly.
Yep.
Oh, that was our hot spot up there.
Yeah,
the bed was our hot spot.
We
Must be
did
free.
bed. We did nothing.
And the bed,
That
specifically
bedroom.
in the center
Yeah.
of the bed is where we got the most energy with
Really?
the EMF.
Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah, it was
Nice.
going crazy.
What did it do? Top out of like 10 or something you had?
Yeah. It went the whole way past 10. It was completely off of the gauge. But we noticed that near the window, because we got readings near all the windows, so
Right.
on the front of the house, but not on the windows on the back of the house. And we also didn't get them on this first floor. So we think as you were going up higher, getting closer to the power lines, because the higher up we went, especially up in the attic, was where it was strongest near the windows, and we're directly level with the power lines outside. So that might have been affecting the EMF readers a little bit with the K2.
We did have conflict.
No, I swear.
All in all, do you think this place is creepy?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
I mean,
definitely an upgrade from the last building we were
Yes.
in, but
Yeah,
I
this one-
also still feel neutral.
Yeah, it was definitely lower on the scale. I didn't really get much of a internal feeling of any kind, other than when I was laying in the bed. That was the only time that I ever really felt any kind of, my face felt really hot.
Yeah.
My back did get hot whenever we were doing that
Yeah.
downstairs with the EMF. And I also got a temperature decrease. What was it from? It was from like 64 to 60 degrees once again, about the same as the last place. And the EMF was just going crazy behind my back.
Which was also off the charts above 10.
Yeah.
What can PPS Productions do for you? Everything.
Hey, Donna.
Minute. Today I'm coming to you from Gettysburg, a lonely little trail. Few rocks, beautiful trees in the fall. You won't see this place, this little spot of ground on any history books or in a painting.
And Pittsburgh
anything
Paranormal
famous.
Society had a Gettysburg
But
chapter, and that's
What happened here
Ah.
and the history that this place holds.
she used part
and
of the
the feelings
PPS
and the
chapter, and I
emotions.
forgot her name. Unbelievable.
I hope maybe one day,
Pam.
as you're walking through Gettysburg,
That's her name,
that you
Pam.
come across this tiny little path of unknown.
Oh, please do, Josh.
Happy hunting.
Please do. I believe this was Tara singing too. Yeah, this was Tara singing.
Hi, I'm Tara Patterson with Raw Fear, and we are here today at the Hotel of the Unfortunates. And I'm here with Jim, the owner of the building, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Well, basically, this building was as the name suggests,
Thanks, Josh.
unfortunates being poor people who came to visit the old economy, what would you call it, compound, and could not afford to stay in the nice hotel where they actually charged people money, and they just let them stay in here for free. And then it was a rooming house for the steelworkers for a number of years until then it was just uninhabited. So when my wife and I bought it, we went in and all these crutches and just in the basement there's jars of odd looking items that who knows what they are. And old bed frames and, you know, like, I guess it's like a wine press, but it looks kind of like a torture device in there. And all the paint was hanging down, and it's just creepy. So,
Very interesting. Well, I look forward to our investigation here.
okay. Well, enjoy yourself, and I hope nothing get you.
I hope not either.
This was a creepy place. This place was creepy.
Gonna hitchhike it home. Probably.
Short people first. Definitely like
That was a good quote. You should definitely catch that quote.
I'll grab it on the way back up.
Is it safe going down these?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just be careful.
And again, everybody, this is the first show. This was our pilot episode. None of the actors or none of the crew that you see in here ever did a investigation before in their life.
Yeah, nothing on this, nothing on no.
Drier maybe. Definitely drier.
I feel like you worse than mine.
You have no idea how much stuff here is worth money.
Back here,
Very, very. Just using
was
semi-light,
one.
semi-infrared. We have jarred foods here that are from God knows when. I mean, this food was like prepared for people to eat sometime. I don't know if I'd want to eat the stuff now. We are just very... Everybody thinks about that post-apocalyptic world. This is what we're going to find. This is what we're going to find to eat. Stuff like this. Yes, there's some sauce that somebody jarred years and years ago. This is the, there's
Yeah, that's
some,
what I was thinking.
Hey, Kelly.
there's like some peppers in there.
Baby in the Dragon.
Good to see you. Thank you for
And,
popping in, Kelly.
Maybe
Appreciate
some
it.
jellies. That could be some jelly there, and
Great.
some olives maybe. Here's the sauce. Still red. I don't know what's up there. Some beans or something up in the jar. Oh, this has got... Ooh, what is this? Maybe sauerkraut?
Yep, old sauerkraut.
An old brown sauerkraut. Oh, there's pickles back there. Those old pickles. A lot of pickles. They were really into the pickles. Oh, those ones still look good. No, I'm kidding. And there's a bunch of stuff back here. Oh man, there's stuff there that looks like
God.
real science experiment.
Yes.
And golly, then they were big on oils, so there may be a lot of stuff here that, like the big jars. Where there's like this stuff here, this may be some sort of oil. I don't know what that would be. That could be oil. It could be a wine. Who knows? And I say I don't know what else we're stuff. This is kind of weird here.
Yeah,
It's a jar of sticks.
Or could this be roots?
Are they needles?
Maybe they're roots. Some kind of root that's all dried out.
Hi, this is Pam with Pittsburgh Paranormal Society Gettysburg chapter, here with you with another Paranormal Minute. We're on location today at Sachs Bridge. We're beside Sachs Bridge, actually down on the trail where the theory is there was a lost brigade. We just heard some heavy footsteps and we just encountered a dark shadow. Who knows? Happy hunting.
Wherever you're hopping, you're in Froggy Country.
Alright, so we got the K2 going. No spikes in here so far. Anything making it go off? There's also no electricity here, so we shouldn't have a problem with abnormal spikes.
Being lit by outside street lights and our own personal flashlights. Although I will say, for a very old building with no electricity, it's like actually nice temperature in here. So
Yeah, it's
compliments to
It's cold. That's all I can say. It's cold. Are you a female?
Are you a male?
Is there anybody in here with us now?
Yep. It's a slit.
Are you a male?
Is this your home?
You too. Thank you, miss. Thank you for watching.
Whatever it is, it looks like it ran away.
Yeah.
How about any feelings?
Oh, it felt
I have no
anything?
feelings. I mean, it's
Just
cold.
an old
It's all
house.
cold throughout the house.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's wicked, and it's ugly, and
And I figured tonight would have been a good night to come down here. It's dark, it's night, everything's quiet, that maybe we could be able to get some type of paranormal evidence. And all we had was one spike on the Mel, and all we had was one hit on the K2, and that was it. It just seems like nothing is here.
Wow. That's very interesting. Very interesting.
I would say after tonight's investigation, the Cotter House is, to me, the most haunted place down here in Old Economy.
So far.
So.
Okay. And that was
2012,
the Potter,
Sherry.
Yeah. Okay.
2012.
Well, let's head back upstairs and join the rest of the folks. All right, thanks for tuning in. This has been our first show, and first show of many more. So this is the beginning of the season, and we had a lot of fun, and we want you to tune in next week for another edition of Raw Fear. And what have you got to say for so far on the show?
What I want to say is that my kids, and I call them my kids because they're 18 to 22, 24, they did an awesome job tonight.
They did.
They did a
really
really good job. And what I like about it is that they're enthused.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only wait until we go farther down the season to see where they're at.
Oh, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the kids tonight.
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Tune in next week for another edition of Raw Fear.
Raw Fear.
Next week on Raw Fear, go with us to the 250-year-old historic Dixmont State Hospital Cemetery. See and hear what happens deep in the haunted woods of the Dixmont property.
Hey everybody, that's the end of the show. I hope everybody enjoyed it. But that was back in 2012. That was our very first episode. And as you can tell, all we had was a K2 meter, a Mel meter. And there's an interesting story behind the Mel meter. This guy who invented the Mel meter, his daughter died. And he wanted to still communicate with his daughter. So he built that little machine. And it tells the temperatures. You leaving us, Kevin? Sorry about that. No, don't forget, I got another hour here, or another 20 minutes or so. But I just want to thank everybody. And another thing I wanted to explain before the show was, it wasn't so much about the investigating, because I've never been on one, but I wanted to kind of show them and teach them that they can use their gifts that they have, right? And that's why I kept asking Josh, Matt, and Chloe, what are they feeling? How do they feel? What did they feel? You know, and that was just the start. Because as the year went by, as the episodes went by, okay, I didn't have to say a word. They actually investigated themselves. But I'm glad everybody who ever stuck around to watch the whole show, stuck around. Is there any questions that anybody has to ask that want to? I think Josh is still in the room. I'm not sure if he is or not. But it was a neat experience. It really, really was. It was our first show ever, and we did our own filming and editing on it. So I hope it just goes to show. Oh, you're still there, Josh? Why don't you type in there, buddy, what you think, how you felt on the very first show that you were on. Josh is in the room. The ghost that's afraid of Josh. But I don't know. I think it was another neat experience. But I don't know. I would like to hear everybody's thoughts in the chat room, what they felt. How did they think? What did they think about the investigation, even though it was still the first one? Now, to be honest with you, we started that investigation like about that show about 10 o'clock at night. And hell, we didn't got done filming until 4 in the morning. I mean, that was late. And what was crazy about it, editing this show, because we had so many hours of film that me and Marty had to go through just to edit the show. I mean, we put the most important ones, in the hour show, but I don't know. It's hard, it's tedious, and you just sit there and look at a computer screen, and you try to and you edit what you need to be put into that show. But what was really neat about our show was it was a true paranormal reality show. It wasn't what you saw on TV. It wasn't where you have like 3 or 4 trucks and vans and stuff. And producers and gaffers and all kinds of people working behind the scenes. I mean, it was just me and Marty on all the shows. Josh says, due to my parents being preachers and me knowing about spirits and being spiritual, ghost hunting took me further to opening up my mind, including being more observant, including actual listening to the other side. Thank you, Josh. I'm going to read that again. Due to my parents being preachers and me knowing about spirits and being spiritual, ghost hunting took me further to opening up my mind, including being more observant, including actually listening to the other side. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kevin. It was cool. But like Josh was saying, dude, what we were talking about during the show, that is my dream, to get Josh, Megan, Chloe, get them all back and actually do a 2-hour show, a special show. And it will be put on UPRN radio. It will be put on my show. And if you want to sponsor, Cindy says, absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it, Sean. Thank you, Cindy. But I do want to do a 2-hour special to get all the they're not kids anymore. All the adults back and just go out and do another show. You know, I have the thought, I have the place. It's just that I just have to get my ass out of bed, I guess, if you want to say that, and film. Marty's out west. You know, everybody moved to different states. But in 2012, when we started this show, it was the best thing ever happened to all of us. And you can't beat it. No one was, and the equipment, like I said before, the equipment we had was basic, totally basic. And you look at that show that we just did, and you look at, of course, they had the K2 meter, which I think is the best piece of equipment out there, bar none. And then the Mel meter and the temperature gauge. See, when we were hitting the temperature gauge, see, there are times when you're in a room, okay, and all of a sudden, that's true, Cindy. Sean, you will have more time and energy when you retire. I will. What's up, world? Here I come. But whenever with the temperature gun, and we were talking about the temperature on the Mel meter, it's because you can be in a room and it could be 70 degrees, or whatever degrees. And then all of a sudden, it gets really, really cold. And in my profession or my experience, honestly, okay, when it gets cold, then there's a spirit hanging around. Now, there's a lot of people out there that will tell you different, but you know what? That's okay. You know, they're entitled to what they want to say. Did not fight with them. I didn't argue with them. I just accepted their answers, and that's the way it should be. But what I'd like to do now, since we haven't took our own commercials here, I'm going to play a couple minutes of promos, and then when we come back, we'll end up with the show, okay? So don't leave, anybody. We'll go here.
Welcome to Don't Whistle at Night podcast, where Navajo legends echo in the shadows. Darren and Dawn will guide you through the sacred fire of native storytelling, where the old stories breathe, the unknown walks among us, and voices, long hidden, rise to be heard. And remember, don't whistle at night.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Into the Night with me, your host, Sean Kelly. I want to thank UPRN Talk Radio, 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans, for allowing me to give you 2 shows a week, Sunday night and Tuesday nights. My Sunday night show is from 8:10 to 10:10 p.m., and my Tuesday night show is 8:10 to 9:10 p.m. So what did you all think? You know, I would like to hear everybody's opinion on it. Kevin says, I thought you said show was over, but meant a pilot. Oops. Okay, not a problem, buddy. No, the show that you witnessed that I put up there from Raw Fear was the pilot show. Don't worry about it, buddy. I'm glad that you didn't leave. And I think that's what happened, because a lot of people left thinking the show was ended, but it hasn't. But I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts. Thank you, Nick. Now, you know, I want to ask everybody out there, did you see a difference between the regular paranormal shows and the show that you saw tonight? You know, I would like to get people's opinions in the chat room if they can. Personally, me, it did. It did. What you saw tonight were young kids at the time, okay, starting to use their gifts, their empathic gifts, and using, Kevin says, I felt it was good, not like the other shows felt. Thank you. They started using their gifts, and they started to get the feeling of doing a paranormal investigation. And tonight, what you saw tonight is like a real investigation. Now, we've been on many more. I've been on over a lot, thousands of investigations before. TV and not TV. And to me, you just can't beat it. You cannot beat going on an investigation with the paranormal. And I totally recommend, and I totally highly recommend, that if you're new to this, please find a group to go with, a well-respected group. I mean, you can grab a camera and you can go out and start taking pictures. But if you don't know what you're doing, thank you, Kev. And what you can't, you know, go out there and start snapping. I mean, you can, yes, but you don't know that the spirits, they can actually follow you home. They can attach themselves to you. And they could really, really mess with people's minds. So you need somebody professional to be with you when you do these. The group, the professional group or the professional investigators know when something's not right and something is wrong. And if you do something wrong, then they tell you you did it wrong. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. You should see him on episode number 11 and 12. You just saw tonight, and when I play 11 and 12, not for a while, you'll see how much they grew. But you have to be careful when you're out there. The kids didn't have a clue what was going to happen. They didn't. But if you also saw in the show, too, they had fun doing it. They had fun. They were learning, and they were communicating with each other. 8 people were there at that at the investigation on that show. Probably did not know anybody from Adam. And they all communicated. And they shared what they felt in the house or the other places down there. No one made fun of them. Everybody respected them. Cindy says, tonight was a real investigation teaching people not acting fake investigations just for views and ratings. Josh says, yep, I don't know how certain people just go into cemeteries and abandoned buildings and think it's okay to talk to the dead. It's not a good thing to do. It really is not. Because you can get burned, and I've seen people get burned. But back to, they all got together. They did the investigation. They talked to each other. They shared what they felt. They didn't ridicule anybody. They didn't talk behind nobody's back. If they had something to say, they said it. Look at Tara. I mean, I loved her to death, man, because she was a very good skeptic. She believed in spirits, but she was a good skeptic. And I believe that every paranormal group out there needs a skeptic to be in the group. A skeptic that can, show respect to the other investigators. And then, at the time they called them techies, where the guys were the technical people. And then I remember they started to set up 8, 9 digital video recorders just to do an investigation, just to get a piece of evidence. And it wasn't cheap, it's expensive, And then, getting a scientific dude to come in along or do that, whatever. There was always science behind everything, too. Now, I had a little bit problem with them. Kevin says, yes, a good mix of people, but respectful. They were. Very respectful. And as time goes on, as I show, I'm not going to show them all week long or whatever. No, I'm not going to do that. Today I just did not have anybody lined up to be on my show tonight. And so I figured I'd put one of these on to show you guys what a true investigation was. And I hope everybody, some people learned something from this tonight. I hope, people, saw how these kids reacted. How me and Marty been doing it for such a long time. No, but just to see the kids just grow. And like I said, like in the episodes, as it continues, it's just amazing. And we went to some pretty cool places too. Really cool places. And to be honest with you, I was searching. I wanted to put one show on, but I couldn't find it. And so the only one that kept popping up in my files was the pilot one. And the only thing I could think of was maybe I was supposed to show the pilot show, the first episode. Because no matter how hard you try to change, do what you want to do, Spirit, on the other hand, has you doing what Spirit wants to do. You might not like that. You might not think that. But it's true. No matter how hard you try, Spirit says, okay, this is the one I want you to play. And people in the chat room, people out there, people all over the different countries, they know the deal. They know the deal. Kevin agrees. But I do want to say this real quick. All those commercials that you saw in the show tonight, they are not affiliated with UPRN radio, talk radio. They're not affiliated with my podcast. You know, they had to be put in because these are the raw things. Cindy says, very true. Always Spirit takes control. And Spirit does. And you know, people who don't realize that, you know, people get mad because they want to go out and they want to do something. They make their plans, boom, 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 everything. They're so excited. And all of a sudden it goes to shit. And you always say to yourself, man, that's my luck. That's my bad luck. But it isn't bad luck. It's Spirit telling you not to do it because something bad could actually happen. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your stomach. Trust your stomach, trust your heart, but don't trust your brain. And me and my brain and my stomach, man, they used to duke it out all the time. Especially when it came to investigating places. And I remember one time we went on an investigation and the house was so bad that I would not let my people go in there and investigate. And I had a solid crew. It was just a terrible place to investigate. Eventually, I went in with a couple other people and we did what we had to do. We cleared the bad spirit. It was a bad spirit. It wasn't demonic. It was not demonic, but it was a very bad spirit that was doing bad things to the family. But I would not let my crew go in there. Would not. And that's why you need somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. And that's it in a nutshell. Seriously. Is there anybody out there in the chat room that have any questions or have anything to say that they want to say? Please do. I would like to hear it. Good reviews, bad reviews, good questions, bad questions, it don't matter. Feel free to ask. And I can answer them the best as I can. You know. So how's everybody's week been? Everybody doing okay? Got really, really quiet in the chat room, and this never happened before. I don't know. Does anybody out there have any ideas when it comes to my Sunday night shows? What kind of roundtables? What would you like me to do? I mean, this is my show, yes, but I would like to hear it from the people in the chat. What they want to hear. Because I don't know everything that they want to know. I don't want people to be left out. I need to know what you want in chat, in the show. If you're afraid to speak into the chat room, just send me a message and say, hey, Sean, I want to know more about UFOs. You were watching the pilot, yes. Spirit does take control too, Cindy. You know, so, I mean, tonight when the show started, there was a lot of people in the chat room. And then towards the end of the show, everybody just left, thinking it was just an hour, but it isn't. You want to talk about dreams? We can talk about dreams. I'm writing that down now, Kevin. We can talk dreams. We can do a little bit about it right now. Are dreams for real? Is it your subconscious? A show on lucid dreams and otherwise. Okay. Cindy says, I'm so lucky I have 2 Merlin, a male and a female in my yard. There you go. We can talk about Merlin. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll do dreams. If anybody in astral and dreams, okay, we can do that. And Kevin, if you can help me out, and if you know anybody that's very smart on dreams, that's been studying dreams or wrote books on dreams, tell me about it. And then I will always go and try to get them. Josh Steen says, I'll always give you 10 out of 10 for you, Sean. I definitely miss the crew. I do see some of them. I've seen Aubrey, my wife ran into Marty's daughter early last year. I haven't seen Chloe in person for a while, but they're all alive around in my area. But I definitely believe in dreams. Some come true and some don't. But what is a dream? That's the question everybody got to ask themselves. What is a dream? I mean, there's daydreaming. When you're at work or wherever, there's daydreaming, and then there's dreams when you sleep. Is there a difference? Nobody knows, Josh. I don't believe they do. So, Kevin, people in the chat, people out there in all them countries that are listening to the show, what is a dream? Lucid, Kevin says, lucid by accident, lucid with intent. Do we make that dream up? Think about it. Think about this, Kevin, honestly. Think about this. Do we think about the dream we're going to dream at night? Let me repeat that, buddy. Do we think of the dream that we're going to dream tonight? Do you think a dream is our self-conscious just stirring up there, waiting to get some free time to jump into our brains, into our sleep? Another question you need to ask is, what is a dream? Pod dream can be, what? A Rolodex dream, like review of the day, can be pre-mental. Cindy says, I love dreaming and learning the messages. Rolodex, okay, buddy. But you can ask so many questions about dreams. But another question to Kevin, to Cindy, and to everybody else out there. Do dreams come true? Do dreams come true? Especially daydreams. I dream about hitting the lottery, sleeping and not sleeping. I dream about going out west after I retire. I dream about all that stuff. But am I lucky enough to do it? Should I just say, okay, all right, I'm going to be out in, we'll say, South Dakota in the Black Hills. in about 3 or 4 years. Kevin has, mine have the premonitional ones. Okay, I'm sorry I cannot pronounce that. I'm from Pittsburgh. My accent's different. So my dream of going out to South Dakota, am I going to be there in 2-3 years? I don't know. Or do you think it, when I get out to South Dakota, if I get out to South Dakota, instead of a dream, could it have been a deja vu? Hey, I've been here before. Are deja vus? Are they dreams? Premonitions. Okay, thank you, buddy. How many people have experienced deja vus? What causes that? Science doesn't have a clue. So why did they name it deja vu? When we have a deja vu experience, did we go time? Did we go like time leaping? Did we go into another dimension? Or were we in a dimension and then came out of that dimension? Time travelers, that's what I was thinking about. Were we traveling in time when we had these deja vus? And then there's another rabbit hole of time traveling. Did we travel in our dreams? If you were to ask me, are dreams for real? Are they true? I will tell you yes. I will tell you yes, they are real. But I cannot tell you if they come true. You can always hope that they do. But then again, I mean, you can look at it. Josh believes in time travel. A lot of people believe in that. But say like we dream of something and it comes true. Is there something going to backlash? Are we going to get punished for that? Say like, okay, I dream I hit $1 million in the lottery. So I won $1 million. How long am I going to keep that $1 million? Is there a backlash to where I lose that $1 million? There's all kinds of crap that goes on. Kevin says, in waking life, yes, I always felt deja vu was like predicting the future, a solid second prior to events unfolding all so quickly. Cindy said, maybe it's believing and manifest that they come true. I know Joe Fox manifested and he did good. But how much can he manifest something? You can do it forever and ever. I've been manifesting for it to be peace on earth. I manifested that every country in the world would get together and be happy just for one fucking day. Excuse my language. For one day. But it hasn't happened yet. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know, but I really hope maybe one day it does. And in that hope, that's another rabbit hole to go down, is what is hope? There is so much out there that we don't know. Do you think we'll ever find out why? I don't think so. But maybe one day we will. Well, ladies and gents, it's getting pretty close to the end of the show. And it's time to pull the cards. Okay. And I'm going to pull 3 cards tonight because we still have a little bit more time. That's a wish. So I'm getting the cards. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching, the first show of Raw Fair. That was back in 2012. And I had hair. And I didn't have gray hair. I had brown hair. Cindy says, maybe that's why we dream. We create our own world. All right, Joe, good. Okay, I'm here. I definitely need you. Okay, we're at 9:55 p.m. Eastern here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a couple cards. And then, no, we're going to draw 3 cards, Joe. And then I'll give you time to look them up. Okay, bud? And see where we go. Now, the 3 cards I'm pulling for everybody tonight, they might, help you out this week. They might have some influence on you. If you don't really understand what I pulled, write them down. And after the show, just Google the animal and the meaning behind the spiritual part. And always remember, too, everybody, when you're out and about and a deer crosses your path, or you see an opossum going across the road, or if you see a raccoon, if you see any animal, write it down. Because there's a reason why that animal crossed your path for that day. So write it down, and then when you get home, look it up. Okay, so I got done shuffling. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Okay, you ready, Joe? The first card I'm going to pull is your past. And that's the porcupine, which has a lot of quails. And what I see is that the porcupine has his back out, and he's waiting to shoot some freaking quails at somebody who is attacking him. The quail in the past means, for me, is that you're very, very unhappy. You don't like the way it's going on because people are attacking you left, right, front, center, and behind. And you just have that defense up, the quails, waiting to shoot them in the face or wherever. So in your past, people are attacking you. And you just got your defense up. Okay, Joe says the porcupine spirit animal symbolizes the importance of setting boundaries and protecting oneself while also embracing vulnerability and sensitivity. It encourages a playful, curious approach to life, reminding us to navigate relationships with care to avoid unnecessary hurt. Now, the second card I'm pulling right now is what's happening in your life today. Okay. And that is the crow. This animal card is happening in the now for you. And with the crow, they make a lot of noise. They chatter, but they also send, they are also messengers. And besides the, the hawk, and the raven, the third best to me is the crow, because it looks after you. And it's just not one crow. They have, I think they're called killer gang crows, whatever, I don't know. Kevin says, I got the crocodile, deer, and hawk. Abundance of characteristics came to mind in relation to you in current events. Thank you, buddy. Crocodile, that's interesting. But the crow inside you right now, it's dealing with you right now, means that you're keeping a watchful eye on the people who are attacking you in your past. You're very observant. And it's okay for you to call for other crows to help you out with the situation. You're not alone, is what it's all about. You're not alone. Joe Fox says the crow is often seen as a spirit animal representing transformation, intelligence, and adaptability. It serves as a powerful messenger encouraging you to trust your intuition and embrace change in your life. So you got the porcupine that people are attacking you, and now, you got the crow there that is to trust your intuition, which means, I don't have to deal with them assholes back then in my past. I got what I have to do now. I know where I want to be. So you have to trust inside your intuition, whatever. But thank you, Kevin. Thank you. And the future card for everybody tonight on this little reading. Okay. This is a good one. We never had this one yet. The mouse. The mouse. Besides the mouses going into your house during the wintertime and making a mess everywhere, eating everything, the mouse is sneaky. It's quiet. So whenever you got the crow, that's saying trust your intuition. But with the mouse in the future, you got to be sneaky. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just waiting for what Joe had to say about the mouse. Always liked the mouse. But so the porcupine. Thank you. Kevin says, love how you pull it all together to tell a story, past, present, and future. Love that. Thank you, Kevin. So the porcupine in the past, you got your coils up, okay, here it is. Joe Fox says the mouse as a spirit animal symbolizes attention to detail. Is this fitting in right? Come on, Kevin. This is so fitting into the reading. Focus on the present and the importance of small things in life. It encourages you to be observant and to appreciate the opportunities around you, while reminding you to avoid becoming overwhelmed by trying to control every aspect of your life. Is that a crazy thing, Kevin, everybody? Oh my God, it just fit. It just fit. I hope other people can do it. If what you need to do, everybody, too, if you don't really understand what's happening, just write down the porcupine, the crow, and the mouse. They do fit together, and write them down, and then go check out the meetings yourself, okay? But it is time to go. Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching the pilot show of Raw Fear. I will be back here on Tuesday night and from 8:10 to 9:10. But again, I want to thank everybody for being here in the show and everybody listening tonight. Children, if you can, please go to your parents, give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. And parents, please go to your children, give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. And if you have no parents, and if you have no children, find someone, give them a hug, and tell them that you love them. Because those 3 words, I love you, go a long way. On that note, good night, everybody. Protect the children, and I shall see you Tuesday night. Good night.